how much do you love yourself?
I think some people don't understand just how much weight and influence just one word can have on kids. And even across the United States, we hear of the tragic stories of people taking their own life because they start believing the lies. And for me, that led me actually to a suicidal thought at age 8. And I told my mum I wanted to kill myself. And that was the main reason why, is because I didn't feel good enough. I didn't feel acceptable. I didn't feel like there was any meaning towards my life. And so at age 10, I tried in a bathtub. I actually turned over 3 times and tried to commit suicide, but by the grace of God, I stayed around.
This whole feeling of not being good enough, it comes from the mind. And it happens when you are living more in your mind than your heart space. Whenever you are afraid of what people think of you, what they say about you, now you have a feeling of not being good enough. Whenever you're involved in competition, and it's not coming from a positive place, but it emanates from fear, then you have this feeling of not being good enough. Whenever you don't take time to cleanse yourself energetically from all of the negative energy you've picked up during the day, now you have a feeling of not being good enough.
We were different because of that simple thing. We were refugees. To me, that's the first time that I felt the word refugee was negative. I did not ask to be a refugee. Nobody asks to be a refugee. But when you're being shown and told time and time again that that's what you are, you start hating what you are.
Pick out an outfit that will fit in with the latest trends and won't make you the laughing stock of the school, more than you already are. Put on some makeup so you can actually show your face in public and be a little bit pretty. You can't even recognize yourself and your face tingles with an unrelievable itch you can't satisfy, otherwise you will have ruined the hours of meticulous painting you applied to your hideous face. As you gaze into the bathroom mirror, you see a stranger that somehow stole your reflection and replaced it with a completely different girl. Every part of your outfit is uncomfortable, but even though you spend hours trying to look pretty, you will never be as good as those other girls at school. You are actually holding back a few tears, but you feel like you are holding back a tsunami of emotion. You can't let anyone else know that you feel, otherwise they will never respect you the same way they used to. Or did they ever? Why am I not good enough?
As a child, I looked down at myself and I looked in the mirror and all I saw was negativity, and I would always choose something bad instead of something good.
Sometimes we have to ask ourselves, what's using my life? And he was talking about the fact that we, to a great extent, behave, think, react because of some previous experience that we've had.
And knowing that I'll never be perfect, I realized that it is a great title of one of the chapters of saying, love perfectly the imperfect you. And I want to tell you that I love you and you're beautiful just the way that you are. And you can be you. There's not another you out there. So much of our focus is on our outside, how we look and how many friends we have and what job we're going to get. And our security is sometimes wrongly and incorrectly put in temporary things. It's not about how you look. The truth of your value is not determined on any of the outside qualities of what you have or what you think you can do.
Forgive and grow.
You are enough. 3 words with such a powerful meaning.
See, anybody can feel good when they have their health, their bills are paid, they have happy relationships. Anybody could be positive then. Anybody can have a larger vision then. Anybody can have faith under those kinds of circumstances. The real challenge of growth, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, comes when you get knocked down. Somebody said that adversity introduces a man to himself or a woman. How you handle it, that's where the growth takes place. If you want to begin to move, you've got to clear your mind of all the unnecessary luggage and baggage that's weighing us down.
Now, I want you to close your eyes and place your right hand over your heart and say, I am enough.
If you don't change your physiology, you won't get anything. So an incantation is not only you speak it, but you embody what you're saying with all the intensity you can. And you do it with enough repetitions that it sticks in your head. Like It's a Small World, now the conversation in your head is always the same and it gives you what you want. So use your body and your voice. Because I don't hope I'm going to be in a good state, I demand it. So I do an incantation using my whole body. I'd say, I now command my subconscious mind to direct me in helping as many people as possible alive today to better their lives by giving me the strength, the emotion, the persuasion, the humor, the brevity, whatever it takes to show these people and get these people to change their lives now.
You are enough.